very charming morning to one and all present out here. We, the students of class 8th N, welcome you all to this auspicious assembly, and the topic of our assembly is our physical resources.
With bowed heads and folded hands, we honor the divine, the universe, and the beauty around us. Now, please stand up and get ready for the prayer. Where the mind is without fear, and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where the mind is led forward by thee, into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom. My Father, let my country awake. Thank you.
A thought of the day is a message that inspires, motivates, or incites to help people start their day with a positive mindset, perspective, or goal. So now on stage I invite Amrit to share the thought of the day.
Including the value of natural resources and our social capital in national accounting is a vital step to achieve economic growth that is equitable and sustainable. I repeat my thought, including the value of natural resources and our social capital in national accounting is a vital step to achieve economic growth that is equitable and sustainable. Thank you.
A group discussion is often a structured conversation or interactive session which serves as a method to explore and analyze a specific topic or issue.
A group of speakers will analyze the role of physical resources in various sectors, their impact on national productivity, and the urgent need of sustainable development. Let's now begin this insightful exchange of ideas, resources, time and technology, and economic value.
I feel honored to begin today's group discussion on a topic that lies at the heart of our country's progress: physical resources and their role in economic growth. We live in a world driven by development. Roads, buildings, cities, and technologies are growing rapidly. But have you ever paused to think what makes all this possible? Behind every structure and system, there lies a silent contribution of physical resources like land, water, air, minerals, forests, fossil fuels, and infrastructure. Physical resources are the foundation of economic activity. They support agriculture, build cities, and fuel transportation. At last, they transform raw potential into national progress.
Resources. Resource is anything which can be used to satisfy our needs. For example, the water we drink, the electricity we use, and even our textbooks are all resources. They have a use or utility which is what makes them valuable. I believe that both natural things and things made by humans can be a resource.
Economic value of resources. I agree with you, Amrit. However, I want to add something. Not all resources have an economic value. A beautiful landscape like a mountain view is a resource because it gives us joy, but we can't buy or sell it. On the other hand, the minerals we dig from the ground like iron ore have an economic value because they are used to make things and can be sold.
Time and technology. That's very interesting point. I was reading in a textbook that time and technology are very important factors. Something might not be a resource now, but with new technology it can become one. For example, a long time ago, people didn't know how to extract oil from ground, so it wasn't a resource. But with new technology, it is one of our most important resources. This shows that our knowledge and skills turns things into resources.
Human resources. I would like to connect this to the human beings. Humans are the most important resource because it is our ideas, knowledge, and invention that create more resource. We use our skill to turn the natural substance into the useful products like buildings, roads, and machinery. It means that we can create more resources for ourselves.
Types of resources. Building on what we have discussed, resources can broadly be classified into different types, which are drawn from nature and used without much modification.
The air we breathe, the water in our rivers, and the soil for farming are all examples of these. They can be further divided into renewable and non-renewable resources.
Renewable resources. Renewable resources like wind, sunlight replenish naturally if we use them wisely. But non-renewable resources have a different story. Fossil fuels like coal, oil take millions of years to get formed, yet we are burning them through decades. If we don't change our habits, the future generation might not them get at all.
The unequal distribution of resources in a country makes the resource planning very important. In India, some states like Jharkhand are very rich in minerals but might have the storage of other resources. In India, these resources are classified into the three main steps. First, identifying and making an inventory of all the resources. Second, involving a plan with the right technology and skills. Third, of the resources matching with the national development goals.
Resource planning is crucial. I think that's a great point. Natural resources like coal, petroleum, and natural gas have a limited stock. If they are exhausted, they take thousands of years to be replenished. Resource planning is crucial to ensure we don't just use up them without thinking about the future.
Man-made resources. Let's also talk about human-made resources. This category includes things that are made by people using natural resources. For instance, the furniture in our homes is made from wood, a natural resource. Buildings, bridges, roads, and even the vehicles we use are all examples of human-made resources. So we are constantly transforming natural resources into things that are more useful to us.
Resource conservation. This discussion about different types of resources makes me worried. If we keep using non-renewable resources at such a fast pace, what will happen to our future generations? We must use resources carefully. Using resources carefully and giving them time to get renewed is called resource conservation.
Role of technology. I think technology plays a huge role here. With new technology, we can find better and more efficient ways to use our resources. For example, in agriculture, modern technology helps us to use less water to grow more crops. Solar and wind energy technologies are allowing us to move from fossil fuels to renewable resources. So technology can also help in recycling and better waste management.
National schemes. Our government also has a huge role to play and have launched many schemes such as the Jal Jeevan Mission, which is working to provide clean drinking water to every rural household, and the Namami Gange Mission, which is working to clean and preserve the Ganga River. This is very important for the conservation of our resources on a large scale.
Sustainable development. How can we actually achieve sustainable development? I think we should follow the principle of 3R: reduce, reuse, and recycle. If we reduce our consumption, reuse old items instead of throwing them away, and recycle things like paper and plastic, we can significantly reduce our impact on the environment. We should also look at national schemes like Swachh Bharat Mission, which promotes cleanliness and better waste management.
I believe that the future of our planet is in our hand. By being mindful of our resource use and adopting principles like sustainable development, we can make a better life for everyone, both now and the future. It's not just the big global problem, it's something we can all contribute to, right from our homes and school. We must also remember the national schemes are like a helping hand from the government, but our personal efforts are equally important.
Global perspective. I want to add a point about worldwide economic growth. As the country economy grows, people's lives will improve and they consume more resources. Developed countries use far more resources per person than developing a country. The global challenge is to find a way for economics to grow without exhausting our planet resource. This is why the concept of sustainable development is so important worldwide.
Resource planning in India. This is very relevant for India. As a country develops, we will need more energy, more water, more raw materials. We have to learn from the mistakes of other countries and make sure our growth is sustainable. We must use technology and resource planning to ensure we grow without damaging our environment.
Smart Cities Mission. Even our cities are changing. The Smart Cities Mission promotes rainwater harvesting, waste recycling, and green buildings. These are the cities of future, eco-friendly, tech-driven, and smart with resources.
everyone for your valuable points. We have learned that physical resources are not just nature's gift, but also a powerful tool for building a strong economy. From industries to agriculture, these resources play a vital role.
But we must also remember overuse or misuse can lead to scarcity and environmental problems. So let us be responsible users of physical resources and support sustainable growth. With this, we conclude our group discussion. Thank you.
Every drop of oil, every lump of coal took millions of years to form and just minutes to burn. Today, through this skit, we'll explore the cost of our choices and the power to change. This is not just a performance, but a wake-up call. Let's begin this powerful act. Mission Resource, Earth Needs You. Scene 1, The Classroom Trouble.
Our journey begins with a colorful, lively classroom with a colorful chart and a globe. Of tomorrow, a blackboard reads Tomorrow Project, our physical resource where the young minds are full of question and every lesson holds the promise of discovery. Today, something extraordinary is about to unfold.
Meet Ria and Abhi, the two curious students who think about learning about forest, rocks and water is just another boring task. But the earth had another plans. But the curiosity sparks change, and when the young minds wish to truly understand, something magical can happen.
Good morning, students. Tomorrow's assignment is our physical resources. Each one of you must present something creative and exciting. Riya and Avi, you are the brilliant students of our class. I hope you will present a project.
Yes, ma'am, we'll try our best. Thank you.
And as the class settled down, little whispers began to fill the air. Students huddled in groups exchanging thoughts, complaints, and secret wishes about tomorrow's big project.
Not another boring project. I just revised the motorcycle last week.
Yes, I would rather write 5 maths tests than learning about coal again.
Why can't geography be fun? I wish I could just see these things.
Yes, Riya, geography can be fun unless we go on a volcano field trip.
I wish there would be someone who help us out really in understanding this project so that we can give our best.
Every great journey begins with a question, and sometimes the answer is far more magical than we could imagine. When children wish to understand the world, truly understand it, not just memorize it, the earth listens, and sometimes it responds. And so, in the middle of an ordinary day, something extraordinary is about to happen as the earth herself appears to speak. Scene 2, the earth appears.
Did someone ask to see the truth about Earth's resources?
Who are you?
Okay, I definitely didn't wish that loud.
I am Earth, your home, your provider, your future. When knowledge is met with curiosity, I appear.
Are you real?
As real as the forest that breathes for you, the river that feeds you, the sun that powers your day. So now let me show you the story that I have written in my soil and sky.
Either we are dreaming or it's really happening.
Let's find out.
And with wide eyes and brave hearts, Riya and Avi step beyond the ordinary into a journey across Earth's living, breathing treasures where the forest cries, rivers whisper, and wind sings with power.
Scene 3, The Forest and the Thirsty River. Welcome to the forest of life, once green and full of song. Now it's a place where even trees seem to sigh. Here Riya and Avi witness the first cost of misuse, when nature gives and we take too much.
I am forest, a renewable resource. If you give me time, I will grow back, but now I barely breathe.
They cut down my brother's fastest than we grew. Now the balance is broken.
I am a villager without trees. Our village floats when it rains. Nothing holds the soil.
And I was once a river, but now just a memory. People use me, pollute me, and forget me.
We didn't know that it was this bad.
This has to change.
There was a time when rivers ran clean, skies stayed clear, and the forest echoed with life. People took only what they needed and gave back quickly. But over time, the world changed. Cities grew louder, ocean grew warmer, and the balance began to tip. What once was plenty now struggles to survive. Still, not all is lost. People all over the world, especially the young, are waking up. They are rebuilding, rethinking, and restoring. You are the part of the change. And where we go next will show you just how powerful your choices can be.
Scene 4. The rise of clean power are resources. Below the earth lies treasure formed over millions of years. Coal, oil, gas, but we burn them as if they are endless. And what fuels our homes today may God the planet tomorrow. Let us hear from those who bring these ancient fuels to light, but at what cost?
I am a coal miner. I dig day and night, but coal takes ages to form and it's almost gone.
I am oil dealer. We do the same. And oil, it runs faster than we can find more.
Burning of coal, engines, factory smoke, that only produce me. I am pollution.
After witnessing nature's pain, it's time to turn the page because hope still shines, quite literally. The earth has given us power that never run out, never pollute, and never ask for more than a little care. Meet champions of clean future, the ones that light our homes, power our cities, and still keep the skies blue.
I am solar energy. Enough. I shine for free every day. No smoke, no damage.
I am wind and I spin endlessly. Clean, fast and fun. Choose clean and let me stay pure.
Why use smoke when we have the sun and wind energy? They both are unlimited and free and so very natural. We should use them properly.
Let's build a future that lasts, not burns out.
Now you have seen your choice. Choose wisely or lose what you can't replace.
The sun, the wind, the pure air we breathe, all waiting for us to choose over smoke and waste. The message is simple. Nature gives us the tool, but the future is built by our choices. And every small step towards clean energy is a giant leap for the planet. Scene 5. Smart India, Smart Choices. India is moving forward, building cities that are cleaner, kinder and smarter to the earth. Behind every smart city is a smarter citizen. Minister of Conservation, join the mission.
We are acting fast with the missions like Jal Shakti Abhiyan, saving every drop of the water. PM Kusum Yojana, solar power for our farmers. National Afforestation, planting our forests. Soil health card, because healthy soil means healthy food.
Our city recycle waste every day. We have rooftop garden and solar lights. We harvest rainwater in schools.
It's not just technology, it's responsibility.
And we can be the change right from our homes.
You have seen the damage and now the solution and hope. Are you ready to stand by me?
Scene 6. Earth Oath. With knowledge comes power, and with power comes a choice. Now the final battle between awareness and apathy.
Earth needs guardians. The future needs you. Will you answer the call?
We pledge to save water, plant trees,
Use renewable energy,
Recycle and protect nature.
And thus the journey ends, but the real mission begins with you.
Earth needs you. Thank you. Classical dance is a timeless art form that embodies grace, elegance, and precision. With every step, a story is told, an emotion conveyed, and a beauty revealed.
The gentle rustle of ghungroos, the soft sway of arms, and the expressive eyes all come together to create magic.
Classical dance is not just a performance,
but a spiritual experience that connects the dancers, the audience, and the music. Now, please welcome some girls of our class presenting before you a beautiful classical dance.
सारे जग में हुआ उजियारा, नाचे झूमे ये मन मत भरा हो राई, गया आंधियारा, गया आंधियारा, गया आंधियारा। ये मन मत गया आंधी हो राई गया आंधी हो राई गया आंधी हो राई गया आंधी हो राई गया आंधी कृष्ण कन्हैया गोपी के संग राज बजावत नाच जावत दाता ते गेंद गिरी यमुना विच नित्य सियो कहनाद नचैया गोप के इंद्र चलो विच ऊपर गोप कर सब हा हा दैया नाय उठाय लियो गिर नक पर बंत बजावत देन चलैया जग के मोहन मन में मारे नित्य कर रा 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 उनकी तकदी लिए फिर रहे हैं मिलकर नहीं पीते थे जो पानी ओ जो भी करना है आज कर लो अरे याद रखो जो भी पिए पानी के पलटती नहीं है समय की ये धारा बोराई गया अंधियारा बोराई गया अंधियारा गया अंधियारा गया अंधियारा
With every verse a piece of heart is revealed, a story told and a memory revealed. So now let us welcome some student of our class for an English poem.
The topic of our poem is conservation. Let's all of us try to remember conservation is for everyone, not to waste our natural resources and to try to preserve beauty of woods and forests so green.
Take care of the soil that feeds us, fight erosion, destruction and foul air. Protect the birds and wildlife. Protect and give them the winter care.
We should ignore or neglect it. We must work at the conservation not just for ourselves or each other, but for the next generation.
Thank you. Now it's time for a Hindi song by Arjun Gilhotra.
ओ देश में तेरी शान पे सदके कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़के तेरी धूप से रोशन तेरी हवा पे जिंदा तू बाग है मेरा मैं
के कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के, तेरी धूप से रोशन, तेरी हवा पे जिंदा, तू बाग है मेरा, मैं तेरा परिंदा, आंचल तेरा रहे माँ, रंग बिरंगा ऊंचा, आसमां से मैं तेरा तिरंगा, जीने की इजाजत दे दे, हुक्म शहादत दे दे, मंजूर हमें जो भी तू बने, रेशम का हो मधुशाला या कफन सिपाही वाला, हम तोड़ेंगे हम जो भी तू बने। ओ देश मेरे तेरी शान पे सदके, कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के, तेरी धूप से रोशन, तेरी हवा पे जिंदा, तू बाग है मेरा, मैं तेरा परिंदा। थैंक यू।
Poetry is a rhythm of word, a symphony of art that echoes our deepest feeling. So now, let us welcome some students on stage for a Hindi poem.
हमारी कविता का शीर्षक है हमारा संसाधन हमारी जान।
जल की बूंदें जीवन की धारा, मिट्टी से उपजे धन हमारा, सूरज की रोशनी वायु का संचार, प्रकृति का उपहार है बेशुमार।
खनिज छुपे हैं धरती की गोदी, कोयला श्वेत है, इनका करना है उपयोग समझदारी से, वरना संकट आएगा भारी भारी से।
बड़े बड़े उद्योग करे अगर दोहन, तो खो देंगे हम अपना भविष्य और मन। संरक्षण काले संकल्प सभी, भविष्य को बचाना है जिम्मेदारी अभी।
चलो मिलकर करें अब ये ऐलान, हमारे संसाधन हमारी जान। धरती से उसके स्वच्छ हरियाली से भरे, संसाधनों की रक्षा प्रेम से करें।
A song is melody that resonates with the word, evoking emotions and creating connection. It's a universal language that speaks directly to the soul, transcending words and defining our movement. So please welcome Asma and Radha Raj for English song.
Let me grow, give me rest, and I will provide you with the best. Give me water, and I will water your reservoir. Give me glare, and I will turn it into cover. Give me salt, and I will remove your turmoil. Give me manure, and I will make it prosper. Let me grow, give me black and I will turn it into white. Give me care and I will provide you shelter. Give me importance and I will bestow your innocence. Give me affection and I will grant your complete perfection. Give me protection and I will award you nutrition. Let me grow, give me ways to Let me grow, give me ways and I will provide you with the best.
Musical instruments come together with perfect harmony, creating a symphony of sound and emotion.
Their union is a celebration of music culture and the beauty of Indian classical tradition.
So let's welcome the students of our class for a musical performance.
Of Earth's precious treasures. Today we will dance to the rhythm of nature, honoring the land, water, air, and energy that sustain us. Let's move in a harmony with the planet's natural beat. Gratitude
and appreciation for the beauty and wonder that surround us. Join us as we will dance to sustainability, conservation, and joy, inspired by the majesty of our natural resources.
अब हम इंसान इस धरती पर आराम से रह सकते हैं क्योंकि हमारे पास बिल्डिंग्स है, फैक्ट्रीज है, मॉल्स है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर्स है। हा 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 हा। कट करके यहाँ पर हाईवे बनाऊंगा।
I give you fruits. I am a tree, I give you medicine. I am a tree, I give you oxygen. I am a tree, I give you environment.
Natural resources are not endless treasures. They are fragile blessings. Together, let us use them wisely and conserve them for the future.